You must always waive your right to view the recommendation letter, right? What that means is that the person going to send a recommendation on your behalf, you are not going to get access to the recommendation. The moment you put in the details of the person, including the email address, the school is automatically going to send a link to the professor. This professor is going to write a recommendation letter on your behalf. And the moment you waive your right, it means you don't want to see the kind of content or the kind of message that the professor is going to write. But if you check, I do not waive my right, it means that you want to actually see what the recommender is going to write on your behalf, which is not good in a way. But I think that it is always best or ideal to waive your right. Also, once you don't waive your right, it means that you are going to see the content which the person is going to write, and this encourages social desirability bias on the side of the recommender. For instance, if I am a professor or if I am a recommender and you ask me to write a recommendation on your behalf, and you really want to see the content of the message before I send to the school, it means that it's going to affect the way that I'm going to write the letter. Moreover, I am likely to over-amplify your good deeds and downgrade your weaknesses so that you don't see me as a bad person. Now, according to research, social desirability bias is a type of response bias that is the tendency of survey respondents to answer questions in a manner that will be viewed favorably by others. It can take the form of overreporting a good behavior or underreporting a bad behavior or undesirable behavior. Let's see some advantages of checking the box or choosing to waive your right. It shows confidence and ease in your relationships with your recommenders or with your professors or whosoever that is going to recommend you, and it also shows some level of trust. 2, this shows the admissions committee that you are very confident in the letter that the person submitted on your behalf, and it also gets rid of any insecurity of the content that was provided. 3, recommenders become more open and more candid when they know that the information they are providing on your behalf is confidential and you are not going to have access to it. So that is why you always have to waive your right, because it creates an impression about you during the admission committee's review process. But if you don't waive this right, it means that you are going to have access to the recommendation letter, which in a way is not very ideal. Finally, what I can say is that if you're a prospective student and you are applying for graduate school or you are applying to further your master's or your PhD, you should know the kind of people that you reach out to be your recommenders. Because if you are not intentional about that and you go in for a recommender who does not know you or who one way or the other might have something against you, the person can write something that might cause your rejection, and you might never know because you are going to waive your rights. That is why at times some people will not waive their right because they want to see what the person is writing. And if that happens that way, it means that there's trust issues and you're going to create an impression for the admissions committee. It's always good to waive your right, and also make sure that the person you are choosing to be your recommender is someone that you trust and someone you know that the person is actually going to say something good about you and not bad. Because recommendation letters also play an integral role during this graduate school journey that a lot of people are not aware of. One thing that I always say is that these people don't know you. They feel you are a robot. They've never seen you before. And it is the recommendation letters that they are going to receive that is what is actually going to inform their decisions of the kind of person that you are. You should be very deliberate and also intentional about the kind of people that you choose as your recommenders. Thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.